My name is Michael Shin, councilman in Bridgewater Township in New Jersey, chilling, and all distinguished guests, and all very successful business entrepreneurs. How are you? Good afternoon. It is really my great honor, and I've got to say I'm very humbled to speak to you guys. You are all very successful business entrepreneur, and you are very successful in your field. So what can I say to you? And I was also instructed not to say any campaign speech, and no political speech. For an elected official, then I have nothing else to say. I'm speechless, almost. So how about let me use a couple of minutes, just tell you a couple really short stories. Both stories have to do with my campaign in the past, but that's not a campaign story. I was talking to a group of young people. This was about 5 years ago, very young, talented people. And people ask questions, they have energy, that's great, regarding politics, regarding communities. One of the young men I remember is about 17 years old in high school. He grilled me with many questions, like, why do you do this? Don't you believe in this? Pretty negative attitude. So I was a little bit taken aback, but hey, he has questions, rightfully so, let me answer that. So I answer point to point, blah, blah, blah. After about 10, almost 15 minutes, he finally, a tall young guy, he finally said, Mr. Shin, I like you. I like your point of view. I think you're pretty honest and straightforward. I like you. I will vote for you if I'm old enough. And suddenly, it's like dark cloud move in front of the sunlight. I see the sparkle in his eyes disappear. He suddenly got very sad. He said, I'm only 17 years old. I cannot register to vote. I certainly cannot vote for you. I'm sad. And he turned around and tried to walk away. I grabbed his arm and said, wait, you're mistaken. He said, what do you mean? I am truly 17 years old. I'm not eligible to vote. I said, but, my friend, I don't even know his name as of today. I said, but, my friend, I will not get your one vote. But, with your conviction, you will be my supporter, you'll be my helper. Use your mouth, use your two hands. You can send my message to many people, 50, 100. Then you give me 50, 100 votes. Right? That's better than your one vote. And just like the dark cloud move away from the sunlight, sun shines again. You see the sparkle in his eyes. I said, yeah, you're right, Mr. Shin. I said, good luck and wish you can help me. Never seen him again, but I believe he must have done something extraordinary because my successful campaign tells the story. So that's one story. Another story is, once I was giving speech to a leadership group, I gave a lot of speech to youth leadership. I want to teach people regarding leadership skills and bring them up so that they can be successful in the early stage. So once I talked to a group of young people, and I gave them an example. I said, we said there are a lot of problems in the society, in particular in politics. Let me give you one example. Here's a bucket of black paint. I drop one drop of white paint into it. Does it get any whiter? And usually, everyone will shake their heads and say, no, it's as dark as before. But there always at least one bright young lady or man who will say, I think it is whiter. I said, tell us why. And the person usually will give you scientific proof that you can put it under microscope and you will see there are 99 black particles, there's one white particle that proves that it's actually a little bit whiter. I say, you're right, young man or young lady. But what does that mean? That really means that if you drop one white paint into the black paint, you will have influence. That's what I'm trying to tell young people. Don't be fooled by the scenario, the environment surrounding you, and think, there's no hope to correct this. There's no hope to make the society better. There's no hope for all these bad politicians. They are all as bad. Well, there are hope in many areas. That's what I'm trying to instill in young people, that as long as you believe, the thing I want to teach young people is you got to believe what is the right thing to do, what's something that you have to do. If you believe in that, one drop at a time, you will affect the second drop, the third drop, the fourth drop, and then eventually you will have a better environment, you will have a better society. So why did I mention these two examples to our greatest business leaders? Because there is a fundamental difference between a business judgment and a social judgment and a public service judgment. I'm in the public service sector.
pretty different from business. In business, the way you guys are successful because you know how to make business deal, and you know how to close business deal, and you know how to make profit. That's your bottom line. You are living in ROI all the time, return on investment. When you invest anything, you need to see the return, and the return greater than yesterday and than your competitors. However, when you come to social issues and public service, that is slightly different. You do not always have a winning strategy there, but you always need to believe what's the right thing to do and what is the right way to go. So I'm sharing this with you. So why are you doing business? Certainly I cannot teach you how to do business. You guys can teach me a lot. But I do like to share my experience with you, serving the community, serving the public service, and maybe someday we can share, combine our experience, doing business, know your bottom line, know your ROI, but when it comes to serve the community, like International Leadership Fund Foundation, or many other leadership, we need to know what the society wants and what's the best thing for the society. So hopefully, with your ability in business, with your dedication, and with our good cause and our goal, we can make society not just more prosperous to save the economy, but also can make the society better, make the government better. That's what I can share with you today. Thank you so much, and I'm so glad to see so many people. I learned a lot today from many of you and from the speakers. It's a great honor of me. So glad to see you, and thank you very much.
我是桥水市市议员邢天佑，现任市议员，前任市议长。今年出来竞选纽约市第7选区国会选区的联邦国会众议员。我为什么要出来竞选国会众议员呢？主要一个原因是在于我觉得我们华裔在国会里太没有声音了。全美国国会参议院100位，众议院435位，总共加起来535位，里面只有1位卢振伟众议员。我们全美华人这么多几百万，有人力、财力、智力，但是我们在美国国会只有1票的代表权，我觉得这是非常令人惋惜的一点。我个人不才，但是在政治界也有7年的经验，在社区服务。桥水是我前年当选连任的时候，我是以最高票当选，在一个90%白人的选区，我能以最高票当选，我相信这是对我过去施政的一个认可，也同时对我个人服务社区的一个鼓励。所以我希望能够继续为更多的人服务。桥水市45000人能够得到我的服务，我很高兴。如果能为整个第7选区，甚至是进到美国国会服务上百上千万的人，那当然更是我所愿。今天在美国的国会，我所提只有1位众议员。我们华人在其他的地方更需要争取权益。今天如果在国会里我们有更多的人、更多的声音的话，我们可以当我们的喉舌，我们也可以让美国人看到我们的代表性。大家可能都听过了，几个礼拜以前，这个电视台 CNN 对我们华裔有了相当不敬的这种批评。当然，也许这只是个人之过。可是我给你举个例子，如果这位记者他在前一天访问过了一个华裔的众议员，明天要再访问另外一位华裔参议员，后天又要去见这位华裔州长。如果有这么多的华裔的高级领导人员在里面，我相信这个记者在潜意识之内也不敢对我们华裔有此不敬之语。所以我觉得我们真的需要更多一点的人站在高处，让主流社会看到我们华裔不光是在美国能够做事，能够在社会上服务，同时我们能要进到美国最高层的领导机构，美国的政府里面，不但是让我们为社会尽一份心，同时也让我们的华裔声音能够达到最高峰。所以我希望我们得到全美华人人力、财力各方面的支持。尽管你不在我的选区之内，可是选区外的钞票可以来争取选区内的选票。我需要大家全力支持，让我进入国会，继吴振伟议员以后，成为第2位国会的众议员。我们为华裔争光，为全民发声。谢谢。